I'm here doing something that I don't do very often, which is making a video in GTA 5. Now, there is a very good reason I don't usually make videos in GTA 5, as I will show you now from me racing over to where I am in my car. You can see the map doesn't like to load in. Basically, my computer just isn't powerful enough for this game to play this game. Without having a graphics card, the game just basically overtaxes my my processor, and it gives me rendering issues and frame rate issues. Though the frame rate's actually fine when everything's rendered in. What causes the frame rate problems is when stuff isn't rendered and then suddenly everything tries to render in at once. That's what drops the frame rate. But like I can run it with high density traffic and everything, and when everything's rendered in, the frame rate is fine. It's smooth like 25 or something, which is what I get in other games. But my computer just really isn't powerful enough to run this game, so it's good enough that I can enjoy playing it with mods, which is what I want it to do, but it's not good enough that I can really record videos in it, which is why I don't usually. However, I had to show this mod off. This is probably the best truck mod I have ever seen in this game. It's a mod that replaces the stock MTL Packer with a modded version, which is what I'm sitting in now. And it already looks slightly different. It has the blinkers on the fenders, which the original Packer didn't have blinkers at the front at all, if I remember correctly. It's only got one smokestack, where the original had two. It's got different fuel tanks. If you know what the truck looks like, you'll be able to see the differences. It's got different mirrors and such. But, sorry. What makes this mod really special to me is that you're able to actually customize this truck. This is the only... Like, you can customize the mobile operation centers, trucks, to a degree, but not really like this. It's just basically being able to put the stock modifications on a big truck. This, I don't mess with the wheels, because if you try to mess with the wheels on a vehicle that the wheels can't be changed on, it tends to crash menu. So I don't know if the wheels work or not. But everything else, you can fully modify. Because of the aforementioned rendering issues, it'll take a second for everything to load in. So you have that, and that actually moves the horns as well, which I like. And then... got that, and that, and that, and that, because why not? I tend to go with this. I don't like having this stuff on the top of the cab, but... no, not that one. I'm kind of partial to this one as well. Just because of the way the truck is shaped. But I prefer this one, personally. Sorry about the coughing, by the way. I have phlegm in my throat. And then as far as the front bumper goes... a lot of them are like, oh, that one's just a removed license plate. That one has the lights at the bottom. Removed license plate with lights at the bottom. Secondary color. Which I didn't actually realize that's what that was when I modified the truck the first time. I believe this is secondary color with lights at the bottom. Oh, no, this is chrome. And then there's one with a bull bar. If it would spawn in. Bull bar, you're gonna... There it is! Usually I go with the bull bar, but I think I'm gonna go with the secondary color. I've never actually used this bumper, I like it. And then side skirts. So you've got just painted fuel tanks, which is nice to have. It's a shame that those are primary color, not secondary. Oh. Well, shut me up. And then that's partial side skirts, and then this one's partial side skirts with lights, I believe. Yeah, there you go. I'm going with secondary tanks, I think. I wish it was an option for, like, side skirts that were secondary color. But, I mean, the fact that we have options at all, I shouldn't really be complaining. So you go from the single exhaust, and then this one should be dual exhaust. I believe this is a different type of dual exhaust. Yep. Then These ones are the ones... This is actually what made me want to get the mod, was the fact that you could put the smokestacks in front of the sleeper. Which is what I usually do, but I think for this one I'm going to go with these. I think these are the right ones? Yeah. Chassis. You can have a secondary color chassis. That looks weird. It'll show up eventually. There it is! Then grill, you can have like the little decals on the grill. Or the covers, I guess is what they are. I usually do the teeth, but I'm not going to do any with this time. But you can have those. And then there are bug shields. Well, there's one bug shield, and then there's the little wing things. I hate these things. They just look stupid to me. What is this one? Oh, this one's a, look at the windshield. It's a brush guard. You know what? I'm gonna go with the brush guard on this one. I hate those wing things. I never use those. Then this is the mirrors, I think. Yeah. So you have chrome mirrors. And then there's the secondary style of mirror, which I much prefer. And you can have them with black or chrome. Since I've done just about everything else painted, I think I'm going to go with the... Oh, let me show you the chrome ones. There you go. I'm going to go with the black ones, though. And then these are the rear fenders. You can see there are quite a few options. There you go. It's just the front ones, and then front and rear, and then I think this is the original style, but the secondary color instead of primary color. And then without the rears, this should be those ones. Oh, and you can get them. Oh, that's just the rear mud flaps, and then this one's nothing. It's not that it's not loading in. This one's just nothing. I tend to actually just go with this because I like the open frame look. But I believe this is the right one. Nope, that one. I'm going to go with that one this time because I'm doing the secondary color thing. Then roof, this is the lights. So you can have 5 lights on the sleeper. You can have different cab lights, which I like the way these look. I wish that you could get them, because what's not an option is these 5 lights, this type of lights, but also with lights on the sleeper. You have it with many lights, and many lights on the sleeper. And then no lights. But there are none that this style of light, but with only 5 on the cab and sleeper. So I usually go with this one if it's going to spawn in. But this time I'll go with this one. So I like the way those lights look. And then this is just this stuff. You know, you can mess with that. You can put different horns on it. Let's go with sad trombone. Yes. And you can lower it. Why not? Which, that's actually really nice. Because as far as I recall, the trailers have trouble hooking up to this truck. Or, well, the modified ones I have anyway. And then primary color, let's go with... What coloration do I want to do on this truck? Let's do it all TiVo's colors, why not? So white with dark purple secondary. Yeah, that just looks black. But I don't like any of the other. That'll do. Let's do that. And unfortunately, the neon lights do not work. I was very upset about that. But as you can see... Oh, there's suddenly dust under the truck. But, yeah, the neon lights don't work. Which I find kind of disappointing, but... And then, as far as extras, it's just the thing on the roof. One thing I did just realize is this truck doesn't have any sun visors. The extra is the thing on the roof. If it's ever going to spawn in. Okay, apparently it doesn't feel like spawning in, but I don't want it anyway. What the? That was another mod. And turbo. Then on lights, and I guess I'll go with purple lights because I can. Whoops. And in case you haven't played GTA 5 in a while, being able to change the color of the lights is from the Arena Wars update. And there you go. What the heck? It's kind of hard to tell during the day, but the lights actually are purple. Yeah. It's just, this is the first truck mod I've ever seen in this game where you're actually able to modify the truck. Oh. It also has a very nice dashboard. The interior is different as well. I quite like the wooden dashboard. There's also a tiny little bit of sleeper thing there. I kind of wish he'd taken the time to model a proper sleeper, but once again, you can't really complain. This is the first time we've ever had a proper modifiable truck in this game, to my knowledge. Like, I've got another truck mod in that has a few options, but nothing to this degree. And you can see, even already, I'm doing, 40 miles an hour, and the game isn't being able to keep up, rendering-wise. Which is why I don't make GTA 5 videos. I would quite like to. I'd like to do a playthrough. Maybe I can get a capture card or something and do it on the Xbox. But of course then I won't be able to use mods. I was hoping that the trailer would spawn over here. Oh, there it is. Do a little bit of drifting. Of course, the Packer is the most powerful truck in the game. Or, it was before the update that added the Mobile Operations Center. Now the Phantom Custom is the most powerful truck in the game. Yes. I actually kind of like how the truck looks lowered. So yeah, I don't know. This mod was so... It blew me away so much with the amount of modification there was for the truck that I just had to show it off. I always liked the Packer as a truck. I like the way it looks. It's got that kind of boxier design, like the old style... Like, what it really reminds me of is a mix of, like... I see a little bit of Mack in it, a bit of Freightliner, but also, with this sleeper the way it is, a lot of GMC. Like the old GMC Generals and such, they were very boxy. That's kind of what this truck looks like to me. So, yeah, I just wanted to show it off. And of course, a link for this truck will be in the description, as well as a link for menus, since I used that prominently in this video. And now you know why I don't record GTA 5. So, yeah. I guess quick channel updates. Log Runner Episode 8 hopefully will be coming out at some point in the near future. I haven't had the time, really. Finally having a job. I don't have the time to record that I'm used to having. So all the time I spend on my computer is doing personal stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching.